MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And he's safe. Dyson off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. Bases are empty, one man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Mike Moustakas takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. Here's a ball popped up, but playable behind the plate for Conger. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Eric Hosmer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cain runs. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. A runner on first with two away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And he is in there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Kendrys Morales steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a two-out double steal. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runners at second and third with two gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Rays move out on top 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Steve Pearce gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Scorched to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Salvador Perez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Alex Gordon will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Chopped weakly to the left. Conger gonna have to hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Omar Infante into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Kiermaier. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. James Loney strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, James Loney.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. By the end of his Dodgers tenure, Loney's career had tailed off a bit, but things picked up for him after he landed in Tampa Bay prior to the 2013 season.
Yeah, and he's been really consistent with the Rays. You know, he had a resurgent year in 2013, and then he followed that with a career-high 174 hits in 2014.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. What do you think it was about coming to Tampa that helped get Loney back on track?
You know, I think a lot of times a guy just needs a change of scenery and maybe a different work ethic. The Dodgers kept wanting Loney to pull the ball and hit home runs. He has a natural off-field swing, and that's what makes him the player he is, and I think he's just flourishing in Tampa Bay.
Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Infante. Throw on to first, and Seawise looking for a quick inning here. There are 2 away. Evan Longoria gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Careful.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Alcides Escobar steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Up next for the Royals,
Gerard Dyson will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, he smoked the fastball, so we'll see how they approach him in this at-bat.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Odorizzi gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he lost track of it and it falls. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second. Hank Conger digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way.
Hank Conger.
Swing and a high chopper. To his right, Hosmer. And a flip over to CY gets him for the out. Brad Miller steps into the box.
Second baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
Miller.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced weakly near the plate. Perez scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mike Moustakas is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Grounded to the right. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out. Abraham Perez will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Glove by Loney. The tag, and he is out. Logan Forsythe is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. This one skied out toward right. Dyson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Tampa
Steve
Bay.
Pierce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. On the ground to the left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Salvador Perez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Alex Gordon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Omar Infante is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Smoke toward third, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So striding in, Alcides Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Gerard Dyson digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Too high, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw home, and he's safe. Lorenzo Cain digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
James Loney comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, James.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Infante's there. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Now in the box, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Infante has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Moustakas will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Mike Moustakas.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Eric Hosmer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit to short. Forsythe is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Kendrys Morales will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. Hank Conger will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Hank.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. Brad Miller in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Good fastball there by the 6'10" Young as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Logan Forsythe will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the 1st strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra base. Salvador Perez will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number
Alex
4.
Gordon will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Popped high in the air. Miller is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Omar Infante will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Second baseman, Omar.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Alcides Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. Gerard Dyson gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Forsythe. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lorenzo Cain, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if
1 run scores. Oh, and he misses it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Mike Moustakas will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the best.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. Eric Hosmer steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit out towards second, gloved by Miller. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Steve Pearce will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gordon going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. James Loney will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First offering on its way. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Carlos Beltran will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Kendrys Morales will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
High and deep to straightaway right. Dickerson going back, still going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double. Salvador Perez will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Lines softly toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Alex Gordon stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's set down, 1 away. Settling in now, Omar Infante. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Throw to the plate. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there. Digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just... Evan Longoria digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, Hank Conger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Brad Miller will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Kevin Kiermaier strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gerard Dyson will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Forsythe onto the grass. He's got it one away. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dickerson has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Eric Hosmer will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Logan Forsythe. And they'll need him to get something going here. Joaquin Soria will be the new pitcher.
For the Royals, number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Corey Dickerson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Gordon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Steve Pearce makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Chris Young. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base.